Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but your girl is back with another video. So yeah, as you can see, I got just the eyes done, but there's nothing on the face. So what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at the new L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation. So I do have the shade 525, which is deep, hold on, I'm looking for the shade, where are you? Deep golden. So it does look a little light in the bottle, but after watching like a few reviews and things like that, I think I might be okay with the shade. So we're going to try it and see. So the claims of the shade, it says, be unstoppable and introducing L'Oreal's breakthrough longwear foundation with breathable skin technology. Infallible Fresh Wear 24-hour foundation provides medium to full buildable coverage that lasts all day and allows the skin to breathe. The formula's 3 oil absorbers resist sweat, water, and transfer. The ultra-thin liquid goes on smoothly to give a fresh, healthy-looking complexion that lasts. Color stays true and blends in evenly so your makeup looks fresh all day. Non-comedogenic and formulated with SPF, this foundation is suitable for all skin types. It does come in 30 shades, and they say it's for every skin tone. Alright, so I can definitely test out if it's sweat resistant, because I sweat really badly. So that'll be one thing that I will test out. I'm going to go to the movie, so I'll wear this for a few hours. I may or may not come back with my final thoughts. This is just going to kind of be like a first impression. And then towards the end of the month, as I wear it more, I'll give you guys like my final thoughts of the actual product. So yeah. So my shade 525 for now. We get ready to try this on. I'm going to first start with some primer. So I'm going to use the MAC Studio Moisture Cream. If you have dry skin, this is really, really good for dry skin. I really like this a lot. So the girl at the MAC counter kind of recommended this to me, and I've been using it ever since. You can use it as a moisturizer and put a primer on top, or you can kind of use it just as a moisturizer and a primer, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to spray that all over the face. It kind of reminds me of the Strobe Cream by MAC, but it's not as glossy. And the Strobe Cream kind of gives you like a really glossy finish. This just really, really hydrates the skin. It feels nice and smooth on the skin. So I don't feel like if you had this, I don't feel like you need to do like a moisturizer underneath and then put this. I feel like this can act as a moisturizer and as a primer. So yeah, if you tried this, let me know down in the comments. But I do enjoy this. This is a really good product to use, especially if you have dry skin. Alright, so I haven't done like an all matte eye in a very long time, so that is what I have on right now. I use the combination of some eyeshadow palettes that I got from my BoxyCharm bag. So yeah, I needed to use some of that stuff up. Alright, so I'm going to give this a shake. I'm going to use a sponge to apply the entire thing. I'm not going to do like one side with a sponge, one side with a brush or anything like that. So it does come with a pump. Oh Lord. Leave it to me to drop it on the floor. It's a good thing carpet is in here. But anyway, alright, so I'm going to pump. Alright, so that's one little pump. Alright, so that's 2. That was a pretty generous pump the second time around. It does look pretty liquidy. So I'm going to take my finger first and kind of just dab some all over my face. Put a little bit more around my mouth because I know I have some hyperpigmentation down in this area. And around my jawline is where I kind of have to cover the most. Alright, so I'm going to take my sponge, and this is by Sonia Kashuk. I'm just going to blend this out. If you guys see me looking down, I'm actually looking into my mirror to make sure I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, it does not feel like I have anything on my face, even though I sprayed it all over using my finger. Right now, I'm kind of looking at this shade. I feel like it's a little, light for me. But I do kind of match my chest versus my neck, because my neck is a lot darker than my face. So yeah. Yeah, it actually feels like I don't have like anything on. Like it's going on really, really nicely. It's blending in really well. And I just feel like I don't have anything on my face. So definitely lightweight in formula. I don't know if I'm feeling the color. Let's see. Let me scoot back. I don't think it looks too bad. A lot of these foundations just start off looking so orange on me, and then by the time I finish my makeup, it's like it blends in. All right. So this is 2 pumps, y'all. This is 2 pumps. So y'all know me, I like a more natural finish like this. I've been wearing a lot of my NARS, what's this thing called? The Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is what I've been wearing 24/7, like between that and my Makeup Forever, especially since it's been cold, because I wanted just a little more moisture. But that MAC cream is really good to go underneath foundations too if you want to add a little bit of moisture. Alright, so I feel like it's kind of dried down a little bit. It feels really comfortable on the skin, doesn't feel tight or anything on my dry skin. I don't feel like I have anything on my face, to be honest with you, but my face doesn't feel tight. I don't think it looks cakey or anything. I think it looks very skin-like. In my opinion, it looks really, really pretty. Like my skin looks really pretty right now. Alright, so while I'm on camera, I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the face, and hopefully my battery is not about to die because it looks like it's in the red. Alright, so I'm just going to talk until it dies. If it dies, it dies. Whatever. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in the color 5 and Deep Neutral. I've been using my Too Faced Multi Sculpting Concealer pretty much since it launched. So I decided to kind of give it a break tonight and use something a little bit different. I don't normally highlight my chin because it's so dry, so I'm gonna let that. Alright guys, so I'm back. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my contour shade, and I like to use a concealer to do my contour, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C18. This is the darkest shade. And I like to use a shade that's not too red, and it's just deep enough to do my contour with. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend my contour, and then I'm gonna go in and blend my highlight. So I'm using an angle brush by Andrea Renee and Peach and Pearl. That brush set. I actually really like that brush set. It's really, really nice. I did a little mini review on it here on my channel, so if you want to check that out, you can. I didn't do a review actually using the brushes, but as you can see, I'm going to use a couple of them in a few minutes. So this is the angled one. So I like to blend out my contour with this angled brush. But I do kind of show how the brushes actually look in that video, what they look like. I really like this shade. It's real, real deep. Alright. I'll go ahead and then blend my concealer out. I'm going to let it sit too long before I'm not able to move it. I had to get up, change my battery, do all that stuff. So, yeah. It's been sitting for a little minute. And normally this concealer blends really, really well. I normally have no problems blending this stuff out. I really like this shade because the shade I had at first was too light, but this shade is like perfect. So I've been kind of juggling between, back and forth between the Too Faced Born This Way in Chestnut and then this one. I gotta get a closer mirror so I can see them. Make sure it's blended in really good. My other mirror is kind of far away. So yeah, I wasn't able to get my hand on the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, which I'm still trying to get my hand on it. I think when I went to go purchase it, the shade that I needed was sold out, I believe, on Ulta. And I didn't want to pay too much shipping just to ship the one thing, but it never came back in stock. So it's just been kind of, I put my little email in or whatever to email me to notify me, but I haven't heard anything. I've been looking all over for it, haven't found it. I went into my Ulta, it wasn't there. Went online, some of the CVS have it, but they don't have the right shade. I looked on Amazon and it was in my cart, and I don't know what happened. And then after that, when I went back to purchase it, it was gone. So yeah, I'm trying to get the shade Cocoa. But yeah, when I went back, it was gone. Alrighty, so let's see. Make sure that's blended. So my liking, I got some little fine lines underneath the eye. I have to make sure it's blended out good enough. Alright, so I'm going to set under my eyes using the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Powder in Medium Deep. So I've been using this. I've also been using the Milani in Medium Deep, I think it is. It's they kind of like similar to me. I like the way Milani looks as well. But this is what I've been using for setting under my eyes. And I just press a little bit under there to set it. I don't try to do too much, because this stuff is like pretty matte and I don't want my face to be like too matte under the eyes, because I'm gonna go in and like keep the rest of my face like really dewy. Like I don't set the rest of my face, so that's why. All right, so while that's kind of just sitting in there a little bit, I'm gonna go in with, no, this is not the right color. I'm going with some blush, and I think this is a Taraji. This is the Taraji blush from MAC. That's what it looks like. The shade names were switched around, so it says Highlight the Truth, but it's not Highlight the Truth. Highlight the Truth is actually in highlighter, which I don't even know where that's at. And then they had to give us like a little credit because they mixed up the names. But yeah, this is the Taraji blush when she did a MAC collaboration. So I normally go a little ham with my blush, because by the time I get finished with my makeup, like my blush is like gone. I don't know where it went, but it's like gone. All right, so I'm going to use the Beverly Hills, the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I want to say concealer, highlighter in Amrezy. This is the Amrezy highlighter. And this is another one of Andrea's brushes. This is the, like a tapered, like a fluffy tapered brush. Fluffy tapered blending brush. So I'm going to pick up some of that. Oh. All right, let me dust the rest of this powder off before I start doing all that. And this is another one of her brushes. This is the powder brush, the large powder brush. So this is good. I use it to dust off. Or when I'm doing clients, I'll use it for a overall face powder. So. Alright. little bit on my nose. Put a little bit on the bridge. A little bit, tap right there and right there. A little bit. Alrighty. So for lips, I think I'm just gonna keep it neutral. I haven't really been feeling too much color on my lips, but before I do that, I'm gonna go back in with the angle brush again, and I'm gonna use my Morphe bronzer and Showmance, and I'm just gonna just lightly bronze just a little bit. This bronzer is like super pretty. I really do like this. I like the way it looks on me. It's not too red, which is what I had run into when I used to use that CoverGirl. Like I used to go ham with the CoverGirl, and then I started using sleek and dark deep or deep dark or whatever, I don't know, sleek makeup. I started using that one, and that one was too dark. Oh no, I just got foundation on my pants. Okay, just got foundation on my pants. All right, so lips really quickly. All right, so I'm using the Sweet Mama Star. This is from the Patrick Star collection with MAC. I do have some of the Laneige watermelon lip mask on right now. So there's a little bit of like a pinky nude, but it's making it way more glossier because I have on that Laneige. And then I'm going to put the lip gloss on. It's the Mama Star Kiss lip gloss as well. This goes with it. Hopefully this will tone down some of the pinkiness. All right. And so yes, I need to set my face. I'm just going to grab what I have. I've been using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, but what I have next to me is the Milani Make It Dewy. So I'm going to use this, a couple of squirts. Okay. So yeah, all right. So yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, let me go run and put some earrings and stuff on, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I really enjoyed filming this for you guys. First impression wise, let's see. I do think it gives a natural finish. I don't feel like it's a matte finish or anything. I feel like it's just a very natural and fresh finish, just like the description of the foundation, a fresh wear. It doesn't feel like I have anything on the skin. It doesn't feel tight or anything like that. Doesn't feel drying. Let's see what else. Feels very comfortable on the skin. I think that the shade match is pretty good. I think it's pretty good shade match. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head out to the movies with my boyfriend and you know, just kind of wear it for a little bit. I do tend to sweat a good bit, so I'm gonna see how it combats my sweat with me moving around quite a bit before I get ready to leave. So I'm gonna see how it does with that. And then you know, like later on towards the end of the month, I'll come back and give you guys like a final impression of it. I'm going to continue to wear this foundation throughout the month, and then I'll do like I said, a final impression later. This is just like a first impression. So overall, right now, I am kind of liking this foundation. It kind of fits in my little realm of foundations that I like the Makeup Forever HD and also the NARS Naturally Radiant and the Becca foundation. Which one is the Becca that I like? The Skin Love. So all those type of foundations that give you like a natural wear, like a dewy wear, are right up my alley, and this one is right in with it as well. So yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. All right, bye.